The Heat just made a sneaky good signing, as Miami has signed an elite sharpshooter to this team that is just going to become another one of those guys who Pat Riley and that Heat culture magic turn into a star. Meanwhile, another young rising star is mentioned and implicated in all of this, and we're going to break down how that is, who this young player is who is going to become a difference maker for the Heat down the line, and much more. And we're going to jump right into that, guys. But real quick, if you are part of that 80% that's not subscribed to Heat Digest, make sure to subscribe for daily Miami Heat update. There's a lot going on with the team right now, and you do not want to miss out on any of the updates that we have coming your guys' way. All that being said, let's jump into the video, guys. There is a lot to go over on the Miami Heat right now, as Miami has brought in... Pat Riley's done it again. The team has done it once again. They've brought in another young player who is going to develop into another elite role player, just the way that the Miami Heat always do it. And this is the guy. As you can see, he was in the G League last year and now joins the Miami Heat in a huge move that I absolutely love. As it was revealed that the Miami Heat announced today that they have signed guard Ethan Thompson. Now, Thompson, as mentioned by NBA.com, who was signed to a two-way contract by Orlando on February 7th, appeared in 31 regular season G League games with the Osceola Magic last season, and averaged 18.4 points, 5 rebounds, and 3.2 assists with 1 steal in 34.2 minutes of action, while shooting 40% from the field and 39% from 3 and 77% from the free throw line. He led the team in 3-point field goals made and finished second in points. Field goals made and free throws made all second as well, helping the team to the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. He recorded 11 20-point games, including 2 30-point performances, and connected on multiple 3-point field goals at 25 times, including a season-high 8 from downtown against the College Park Skyhawks on December 27th. He also appeared in 5 playoff games with Osceola on their way to the G League Finals and averaged 21.4 points, 5.6 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal in 36.6 minutes of action, while shooting 48% from the field, 40% from 3, and 86.7% from the free throw line. So there's a lot of numbers to just get thrown at your face right now. And then after that, the Magic decided to move on from him as they acquired the returning player rights to Justin Champagnie, a 2025 first-round pick, number 16, and a 2026 second-round pick via the Sioux Falls Skyforce from the Skyforce in exchange for the returning player rights to Ethan Thompson and a 2025 second-round pick, number 37. Now, it's important to mention right here that 16th overall pick, that's the G League draft. It's not the NBA draft, so don't freak out. It's the 16th overall pick in the G League draft that the Skyforce have given up to bring in Ethan Thompson, who now gets an Exhibit 10 with the Miami Heat and does have a good chance of making the team. I mean, this sounds just like anyone else anytime we think of that Heat culture situation, but also Justin Champagnie is involved because Champagnie did used to play for the Sioux Falls Skyforce before getting signed by the Washington Wizards, which is an interesting little bit of information there because he was within the Miami Heat organization. And now, coming off his best season in the NBA, put up 9 points per game, nearly 6 rebounds, and an assist, while getting a steal, being a solid defender, shooting 38% from 3 and over 50% from the field. Justin Champagnie was excellent with the Washington Wizards, and now is implicated in this trade, given there's not going to be much about it unless he was to be sent to the G League effectively, and we don't really see that happening. But that's why the Heat got rid of him, because, well, there was really no reason to keep him on your G League rights anymore when Champagnie's not returning to the NBA G League anytime soon. Now, when considering everything, when looking just at the numbers, he's been solid at college, Ethan Thompson, that is. He played 4 years at Oregon State and continually got better and better and better throughout his time there. His three-point shooting was shaky at best, but things really got going for Thompson. And in the G League, the man figured it out. He's really gotten that three-point shot down, which has been the big thing that's changed a lot for him. He put up 18.4 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists throughout his G League time, and was excellent last year, shooting 40% from the field and 39% from 3. We saw that sharpshooter come out, and he's only become better and better at shooting since then, which is super important to note. Now, the Heat's roster right now, their depth chart, it's interesting because, I mean, we see, like, the starting 5. We know the starting 5. Tyler Hero, Norman Powell, we got Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo, Khalil Ware. Our backups are a bit interesting. We could use a bit more size. However, there's a lot of questions with the wings here. I mean, Haywood Highsmith is down with a knee injury. And on top of that, is Davion Mitchell a 2 or a 1? Kasparas Jakubowicz, I just mispronounced his name. Yakachonis, excuse me, he's going to be a huge member of this team now because of that Highsmith injury that puts him in play as a combo guard. But now also Ethan Thompson gets a chance to go out there and start to try to steal someone's spot, whether it's Kaspras or someone else, which is going to make things even more interesting when we just consider everything that's going down with this team. And on top of that, we've seen a lot. I mean, we saw Champagny go out there, play phenomenal basketball in the G League and graduate because the Sioux Falls Skyforce, they know how to develop. A lot of the great Heat role players over the past couple of years, whether they're with the Heat still or not, spent time with Sioux Falls and have all said it did make them a better basketball player. And that was clearly the case for Champagny. It was clearly the case for Duncan Robinson. And we can go down the list forever. Gabe Vincent, like, there's so many of them who really had things work out by going in Sioux Falls. But that's not all. The Heat, they do have two-way contracts already done. So Ethan Thompson's going to have to show out to get that final one. There's Myron Gardner, who did play in the G League last year, putting up 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 1.5 assists per game. And on top of that, the rookie Vlad Golden, who was excellent in college throughout his entire college career there, has a ton of accolades and awards, and last season was his best college year, putting up 16.6 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, shooting 60% from the field and 33% from 3, with an excellent PER. Golden now joins the Heat on a 2-way contract that is he's going to stick because the Heat, they could use another big man, so Vlad Golden is pretty locked in there, and you have that one other 2-way contract, and one of the reasons the Heat haven't used it is because of their belief in Ethan Thompson. Thompson's a wing, and right now, the Heat's wing situation is a bit interesting. Obviously, Andrew Wiggins has been implicated in trade talks, and even further than that, when you look at everything surrounding the team, with that Highsmith injury and not a lot of other proven guys, and Jaime Jaquez not having a good year last year, obviously Thompson isn't proven at all, but he does get a chance to prove himself to the Miami Heat along with a ton of other players, so he's going to have a pretty clean slate to do so. Obviously, the Heat do not hold bias. They will gladly take on Thompson if he's just the better option. If Ethan Thompson's going to play better than someone else, he's going to get minutes. I mean, we know Spo does not care about what your role is or what the name is next to your contract. It's about what you're going to do for this team. Are you going to impact winning? Are you going to play that winning style of basketball? And for Thompson, the big question is, are you going to hit those threes? I mean, throughout college, that three-point shot was not great. Throughout your first couple of years in the G League, that three-point shot was not great. But then he got it going from 3 last year. If he can stay being that type of shooter, then it's likely going to be pretty easy for him to get a role, as right now, the Heat are fairly short when it comes to just sharpshooters. I mean, when they lost Duncan Robinson in that sign and trade to, so Robinson could go to Detroit, they got back Simone Fontecchio, who struggled last year from deep as well. So Thompson gives himself a real chance by knowing that the Heat, they would benefit from a guy who is that sort of pure sharpshooter type of role for the team. And Thompson can absolutely do that. So it's going to be interesting to watch as he really gets things going. Guys, what do you think about this move? Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day. I will catch you on the next one.